Hi y'all, it's Tommy back again. This is a Hart Impact driving set that I got from Walmart. I don't remember if I paid $20 or $25 for it, something like that. I was going to run through it and tell you what I think of it. First of all, you got your bunch of long bits here, which I like preferably because I hate it when I get a magnetic tip uh, like this right here that don't hold the bit in very well, or it's not magnetic. All right. It comes with a bunch of nut runners, different sizes. Your uh, adapters for your sockets. You got half inch, 3/8, quarter. This little deal right here, it pulls down. You got more bits back here. We got stars over here. I don't know if you can see that very well. Stars. You got a couple little Allen wrench, Allen tip right here and right here. You got long Phillips. Over here you got your flathead, square tips, Phillips, and there's another couple more flatheads. Now you got number ones, number twos, one number three here. This is a number two long tip. Up here you got Allen's, Torx, square tips, all right here. You got some flatheads and all your Phillips here. And again, you only got one number three Phillips, which not a lot of times you use that. Here's your apex, your tip holder. Now I want to show you something on some of these. I'm not real enthused with this set, to be honest with you, for the price of it, and I'll show you why. All right, we got a tip holder. Now it has a little slide out here. Which I guess is good if you can't put a screw in straight, or you just don't know how. No offense to anybody, but that's I've never understood that really. Now I'm gonna get a Phillips here, put in there. They fit good. All right. Now on this tip here, it's just the magnetic part in there holding it. It's nothing really else besides friction. These fit good, as you can tell. But here's the problem. You gotta really get down there. Other than that, it's not gonna hold. You drop your screw, don't expect to reach down there with that drill and this tip to pick it up. It's not gonna do it. Let me stick that one down, grab a different one. Now, these are 1.25" screws, and as you can tell, you have to get it just right and be really careful for it to hold. That's an issue with me. I don't like it because it's not strong enough. Now, let's show you these right here. These little nut runners. You can't hardly see up in there, but there's no magnet. So no matter what happens, they're not going to hold your bolts in there, or your screws, hex head screws for metal. That's not going to hold that in there. They're going to fall right out. So without having a magnet in it, or be able to hold a magnet, that's pretty much just a loose socket. To me, it's not very well if you're going to use this for put sheet metal on. I just don't care for it without a magnet in them. Me, if I'm going to spend $25 on this set, the tips, these nut runners, they need to be magnetic. The apex for the tip holders, magnet need to be stronger, because this is not going to cut it for the things I do. Other than that, here's another issue I have. Stick it back in there. Just gonna set this out right here. Watch this. Now, if this is in your toolbox, you get slammed around, check that shit out. For some reason, they will not stay in there. That, to me, is trash. But, you know, that's just the box itself. That's the holders. Now, I have used these tips. I have used a lot of Hart tips, and they have held up beyond what other tips have held up. Like I said, I use these square tips at work all the time, and I've had it for about 4 months now. I build cabinets with them. I run screws in constantly all day long, and I ain't had one issue with it. But the holder, this box, Hart, you need to come up with a different way of holding these tips, because this is not going to cut it. You want to sell a good product, get a better box. All in all, for the screw tips, they're good. The long tips, they're great. Definitely worth having an impact set. The nut runners, the apex, not so much. From 1 to 10, I'd give this maybe a 7. Mainly because of all the tips fall out. Alright, y'all. If y'all like this video, give me a like, subscribe. I appreciate it. Bye.